The recordings which I shared with you, in that I have explained what is metal ledger. One more setting was there, so we have not discussed in previous class. But yes, yeah, I have shared in video. You can show that one. So what is metal ledger, right? So if you check in S4 HANA, for displaying the material MM03. So maybe this may be the material number OSP1. I think we have created in that. Yeah. So in accounting view, go to accounting view. So here look, that is material ledger. Okay, this is the FI related. This is the field, but yeah, in S4 HANA, this is included in material master during creation of material master. So before, at the same time, configuration during configuration, you have to create this material ledger activation. Okay, so select this field and go for help. This material ledger definition: metal ledger tools that collects transaction data for materials whose master data is stored in material master. The material ledger uses this data to calculate price to the value of this material. The material ledger is the basis of actual costing. It enables material inventories to be valued in multiple currencies and follows for the different valuation approaches. Okay, this is related to means deals with the value of the material. Okay. So this
Okay.
setting is introduced in S4 HANA previously in ECC. So that was maintained by the FI team. Now it is maintained by team. So whenever question will come, what are the differences in SAP, ECC, and S4 HANA? So you can mention this as one of the changes. Okay, one of the difference that material ledger we are activating in S4 HANA. Okay. So for that, what you can do? That are some four steps are there. So in four steps, only we can go, these are the path also, but yes, we are not going thoroughly with this metal ledger related activities. So only through T code we are going to execute this process. In step 1, what we are doing, we are creating material ledger just like when you are creating plant. Okay, similarly you are creating material ledger in OMX2. After that, you are assigning this material ledger to your valuation area. Valuation area nothing but your plant. You are assigning this material ledger to plant, then you are activating that material ledger. Okay, the status will come as green. After activation, you are making it productive. Okay, make the material ledger type. Okay, not material ledger type. So metal ledger type, you are activating this one through T code CKM Okay. So here you just try to look here. Step one, what is OMX2, then OMX3, then OMX1. You may be confused here. First, just like metal master MM01, MM02, MM03. Right? But
Right, right, right.
in this case, these are the steps. In step one, OMX2 starting from first, then OMX3, then at last in step 3, that is OMX1. Okay. After doing these three, then fourth step is CKM that is for material ledger. Okay, I have explained in that recorded video. You can go through that. I'm just
Okay.
explaining. Okay. So these are the four steps you have to maintain. So after that, you will go for creating MM01, what we have already created. Then MM02 for change material master, MM03 for display material master. And what are the changes you can do in MM02? Let's check. Suppose MM02, this material 60102. Okay, go back here. You can go for changes immediately, and here you check. This is MM03 display mode. Okay, when we are
Okay.
selecting this change, and then immediately what the T code is coming, it is MM02. Okay,
Okay.
so if you
Okay.
will put in another screen MM02, this screen will come. Okay, what is the matter? So select the views. What are the views you are selected? Then organization label, your plant and storage location. Look, you cannot change material number, right? You can change the descriptions. Suppose n is small, okay? So I am putting capital N. Okay? And base unit of measure material to let it be here. And suppose gross weight I am taking as 200 unit of weight, that is gram I am taking. Let's check what is the gram. This is okay. So additional detail I can provide. Suppose storage bin is not here, so let's take this storage bin. Okay, in the storage bin I am keeping. Then save. So we can change some parameters. Similarly, in MM03 you can display the materials. Okay, another T code is there, that is MM04, that is changes in material master. Okay, what are the changes we have done? If you put MM04 for this material and execute, on 11th we have did something, and today we did something. Okay, so select this one, go to details. Look here, old value and new value. What we have done today, old value
Okay.
was notebook 200 pages, and what is the new value? That is n is capital, and old value, what is the gross weight? That was 00, and now new value is 200 gram, right? So by this T code, we can check what are the changes has been done in this material master. Okay. So another T code, MM06, MM06 for deletion flag. It means you can check flag for deletion. So you can say flag for deletion. Put MM06, that is flag material for deletion. What happens actually? So after creating the material, you cannot delete this material. This function is not available, right? So what you can do, you can flag this material for deletion. If you are flagging this material for deletion, with this material you cannot create any type of purchase order. Okay, so let's check. Suppose this is a material. Select in what basis you can flag for this. In plant level, storage location, sales organization, warehouse. Okay, whatever the field you will select here, with that basis you will delete that material for that respective areas. Okay, then go back, put your plant here. What was that? SP01, right? OSP1, that was OSP1. OSP1, put enter and look, now it is showing. So we can take this field, we can flag here. Okay, if you are putting the flag with respect to plant, for that plant you cannot do anything, you cannot do any type of purchasing activities on that. If but rest of the plant you can do, right? OS for only for OSP1 plant you cannot do any type of purchasing activities or any type of activities with this material. Okay. But for other material, other plants you can do. Okay.
Sir, in which case this kind of things are done? Like,
Suppose you can take a scenario that you have one machinery, right? In that machinery, suppose one part is some type of bearing. Okay, there are different various types of bearing. Suppose one ball bearing was there previously. Okay, but what happens generally in ball bearings, that load bearing capacity is less rather than your spherical roller bearing. Okay, so during operation, they get to know that yes, it's frequently breaking down. We are getting so much of their downtime in this equipment, right? So at that time, what they did, they modified that bearing base where bearing is fitted. Where generally bearing is fitting at that portion that is called as bearing base. Okay, so that bearing base they have modified according to their spherical roller bearing, right? So they are using spherical roller bearing. So in that case, now that ball bearing is not required for that equipment. Okay. So in that case, management decided that this material we are not using. So let's delete this material. Okay, they will say, simple say, just delete this material. Okay, we are not going to procure any material with this, and we don't want to make it active in our inventory related documents. Okay, so in that case, what happens? You have to come here and you put a deletion mark on that. Okay, now it's clear.
yes, so nobody can use it for buying, right?
Yes,
So it
no,
will be there in the
nothing.
system,
Not
but
only for
no.
buying, not only for buying, any type of activities with this plant, that is to if any stock is there in stock transfer, you
Okay.
cannot transport
So
this, you
basically,
cannot
it's
issue
kind of
this.
freezing that
Yes, you
particular
can say.
plan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so no transaction will happen with this material for that respective plant or purchase organization or storage warehouse. This happens like this. So go back. No, we don't want to save now. Okay, so let's make a deletion, make provide some deletion mark here. So let's do a test case. Suppose we are putting the deletion flag for this material. Okay, so but you don't have any supplier, right? For this, it is the region. Okay, as we have not created any type of supplier here. Okay, for supplier creating the supplier, so some configurations are there. So just keep it in mind. So during our after creating the supplier, so we can check this test case. Otherwise, let me show you with another company code, yeah, with another plant. Suppose, so our different plant, that is BSP1. What are the materials? Suppose this is the material in BSP plant. Suppose for this material, management decided that this material is not, it is not required more. So put the deletion mark for this plant. Put enter, check, and save. Right now, deletion flag changed. So let's go to create PO ME21N. This is T code for creating PO. So put this material here, plant, storage location, and what is the supplier for this. Let's check what are the suppliers are there. BSP1, BBS1, company code, and below this company code, these are the suppliers. Take one supplier here. Okay, what we provided here in purchase creating purchase order, that supplier, which material, what is the quantity, which plant, storage location, right? What it is showing, what is the error it is coming?
Oh,
Error it
it's
is
flag for
coming as,
deletion.
yes, this material flag for deletion. Okay, the material master record you entered is flag for deletion. You cannot enter such a material record number here. Okay, you cannot continue your current processing with this material master record. Okay, so that is the, it is the function of flag for deletion, right? It controls, right? So another P code, that is MM60, that is for list of material master. Suppose what are the metals we have created in this plant. So we can check this with MM60, MM60. Put enter. Look, if you want to, you just put here only plant. Don't put any material here. Whatever the material, it will come. Put material, or you can put only material type. If you don't know the plant, you can put material type, material group also. Okay, otherwise created by which user ID. So BSP1, and in this case it's evaluated material. Okay, means the material which for that we have already paid to vendor. So put your plant and execute. So in this plant, these are the material we have already created. Okay, so go back. In case of OSP1 plant, OSP1. What are the materials created? Only this one material we have created last class, right? So you can take the screenshot. So it is not released a single material slash n mm60. Take the previous plant this BSP1 and execute. This is the list. We can take the screenshot. Suppose this one. Okay, and one more T code, that is MR21, right? A for price change. If you are changing the price of that material, okay, suppose initially you created that is for 200 rupees, whatever that was. What was that? Suppose yes, we have already discussed how to flag, but how to unflag. Okay, in same T code mm06, you put that material and plant and put enter. Here you on select, and during the selection of plant you see the storage type also and valuation type. So storage type also automatically it is selected, because whenever you are creating the storage location, at that time what you are doing, at that time
Yeah.
plant
We have
is
to enter the
coming.
plant also.
Yeah, without plant the storage location is not possible to create, right? For creating a storage location, plant is the must. It is required. Okay. So whenever you are creating, you are putting the deletion flag for plant. That means for storage location also. Okay. So here, just remove this deletion flag and save. Now you can do any type of activities with this material. Okay. And what I am saying, yeah, MR21, right? In MR21, company code, plant, price change. So, okay, put your company code and plant, and what is the material, which the material code you have to put here. Suppose let's take that material. Suppose this mobile. What is the price? Current price it is 5,000 here. Okay, so put your material here and put enter. After putting the enter, it's retrieved all the details, that is moving average price and current valuation is this one, and what will the new price. In new price you can edit here, suppose 5,500. Okay, then enter and save. What it is showing, error is coming. Interval 48 subject BBS1 to year 2025 does not exist for object. This one. Okay, so interval whenever you are during when you save this document, one number range is required for this. So 48, let's check this one. RFBELEG. RFBELEG, right? And here number range object RFBELEG. With this number range object, for our company code, suppose BBS1, that was, go for interval And here 48 number range 48 is not here, right?
Right.
Look what it is saying. Interval 48 subject to BBS1, this company code, to year 2025. Year 2025 does not exist for object RF BELEG. Okay, for that object RF BELEG, this 48 is not there. So let's maintain this one. To maintain this one, so here insert line. Now put here 48
Right.
for year 2025 from. So let's take another serial number. 1 2 3 and 4 is completed. Let's take 5. So 500 and 500 all 1 2, suppose 500 all nines. Okay, then enter. Don't put external here. If you put external here, so externally you have to provide this number. Okay, let's internally system has to provide. Then enter and save. Okay, and the changes were saved. Okay. Yes, what is the T code for this? That is FBN1. Okay, FBN1. FBN1 for
Okay.
accounting documents. Whenever any types of error is coming, so let's mention this FB FBN1 accounting document number range. Okay, so take a screenshot of this. Okay, so MR21, we are changing this. No, this is PO slash M. Yeah. So again, take this material slash N, come back, and again MR21, company code plant, enter, put your material here and then put enter, then new price that is 5500 and then enter and save. Okay, so price change with document number, this one.
Okay.
So what we have whatever the number range we have provided, that is internally stored. Okay, for internal activities they have used that number range.
Okay.
So whatever the price we have changed here, what was the material that was. So this is the price. So take a screenshot of this, put it in document. Okay. So whatever we have changed. So let us check these changes in MM04. That is for change in material master. Okay. MM04. Material this one. Plant. Execute. Look. What are the T code? With which T code we changed this one? We did for changing the material. Here number we have changed that gross price we have provided. Yeah, suppose some gross weight. And here we deleted this material. who provided the deletion flag for this, again removed the deletion flag for this, and now we changed the price of that material. Okay. So select this line and go for details. Look, old value, new value. Right.
Okay.
So we can check whatever the things we have done with this material, that we can check. Okay. Old value cross means that was previously selected, and now the new value we have removed that deletion flag. Okay. Whenever you find any cross is there means that was selected, right?
Okay.
So these are the changes. So we can take this changes screenshot also. MM04. So any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Okay. So these are some configurations related to MM. So you practice this materials master and do these are changes to material and check what it is happening, right? So I'm closing this session for now.